In the past, finding an accurate source model required searching through a manufacturer's website for a ray set specific to your design software. Some designers had to settle for far-field data approximating the behavior of the source. Optical and illumination systems based on an approximated source, as opposed to a radiant source model, can often be classified under garbage in, garbage out. Thanks to radiant source models, a breakthrough feature in the IE Edition of ZEMAX 12, you never need to settle for garbage again. The new radiant source model feature eliminates uncertainties in the design process by allowing users to access real, measured source data available from an online database of over 200 radiant source models. Now users can easily create powerful design simulations based on actual measured data. I'll demonstrate how it works. Here we can see an RGB lamp as imported into ZEMAX through a radiant source model. The radiant source model viewer, as well as the ray generation capabilities of ProSource, have been integrated into ZEMAX, making it extremely convenient for users to integrate and use their own radiant source models. The radiant source models provide unsurpassed accuracy because they allow you to model both spatial and angular data, so the radiant source models can be used in both the near and far field. They also provide either photopic or spectral data. This example shows spectral data, and you can see the red, green, and blue distributions. We can also look at the source viewer and tilt the source so we can see what it would look like from different angles. We can also generate our own rays. If we go to Tools, Sources, Generate Radiant Source Model Rays, we can choose the desired RSM, or radiant source model. For example, this RGB source already contains spectral data. So all we need to do is indicate the angles over which we would like our rays to extend. This is extremely convenient for the user because it allows you to customize your own ray set. You can customize both the number of rays in your ray set as well as the angular extent of those rays, allowing you to trace rays faster in ZEMAX. If you don't already have radiant source models on your computer, you can download them easily from within ZEMAX. You simply need to go to Tools, Sources, Download Radiant Source Model Data. Here you can see that we have many major manufacturers of lamps available. We also have a number of lamp types, not only LEDs, but we also provide discharge lamp AC, tungsten halogen, and high-pressure sodium lamps. All of the RSMs available are then listed, and you can see that a number of lamp specs are available for each lamp as well. Once you've downloaded your source model, you can then model it within ZEMAX. I've created a simple example file where I've traced rays from this RGB source and used two different detectors within ZEMAX. Here's a simple layout of what I've set up my model to look like. You can see that the rays originate from an extended source. The LDT and IES formats only allow for angular data, which can only be used in the far field. This is the great advantage of RSMs over those other formats, that you can model near field. Once I trace rays, I can then look at the detectors. The square detector here is the detector color. And this is what it looks like. We can see the true color as the eye would interpret it of our source. We can also look at the polar detector, which shows angular data. And here's the color distribution of rays in angle space. Radiant source models make it easy for designers to model accurate systems with ease. Users save time by creating custom ray sets containing only the rays which matter for their systems. There's no better way to begin a successful project than starting with radiant source models. Radiant source models is just one of the breakthrough features of ZEMAX 12.